one more. I just seen an article too where the developers of Warhammer is saying that here's what they said. Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 developers ask players to avoid incomplete leak version. Okay? For you Warhammer players, avoid it. Alright, now, here's what I want to get to. For you AMD fans. See, the Steam Deck fans don't know that I got two sets of news coming at them, plus this. Listen to this. AMD Ryzen 9550X can overclock to 6.6 gigahertz with incredible benchmarks. AMD has shown off its upcoming Zen 5 flagship gaming CPU and squeezed every last drop of performance out of it, breaking Cinebench record and more. We're still a couple of weeks away from AMD's Zen 5 launch, but that hasn't stopped AMD showing off the full extent of its new CPU capability, at least when it comes to overclocking in the new AMD Ryzen 9950X. Overclocking video gamer Nexus and AMD overclocking aficionados take the new flagship Zen 5 chip to a ludicrous speed of 6.6 gigahertz with a little help from Thermo's flask. It says the 9550X is fully expected to be among the best gaming PCs. You can buy it when it launches, making Zen 5 release date a highly anticipated one. However, while we still have to wait until July 31st before we can actually buy this processor, AMD has given us a sneak peek at the chip capabilities when it pushes to extremes. AMD engineers Bill Alverson and Amit Mira have appeared on a Gamer's Nexus video demonstrating the overclocking feature of the new processor. In the video, Bill is shown cooling the 9550X to 130 degrees Celsius. And then this is a negative 202 Fahrenheit using a vacuum flask filled with liquid nitrogen, allowing him to overclock the chip to 6.6 gigahertz. It says this 900 megahertz faster than the stated 5.7 gigahertz peak boost frequency of the CPU under normal condition in light threads workload, and it's enabled the chip to blast past Cinebench record previously set by Ryzen 9 7950X. In fact, the 9950X runs at 5.85 gigahertz. It was able to outpace the 9050X running at 6.7 gigahertz in the same test. This is testament to the improvement in instruction per clock that AMD has been touting with these new Zen 5 chips, has been claiming as high as 16% improvement with the above test run, showing 14.6 performance increase. Also discuss its new undervolting feature in the video. Undervolting when trying to lower the chip. See, the Steam Deck started that undervolting. Remember that. When trying to lower the chip voltage as much as possible to reduce the heat and power consumption while still maintaining as much performance as possible. Then it's I'm almost done here. It says there, to that end, AMD previously implemented a feature called Curve Optimizer that allowed the user to undervolt the chip by an offset amount rather than a fixed voltage. This allows the chip to still do its clever internal overclocking and undervolting, following a curve by voltage, temperature, and frequency, with the voltage brought down slightly. With the new chip, AMD has introduced curve shapers, which let users not just specify a fixed voltage offset from the standard curve, but actually tweak the internal overclocking curve. It's a fairly involved process that may well be intimidating for casual users. There are 3 temperature bands and 5 voltage bands with which to experiment, but it provides a really powerful tool for users to want to optimize their system peak for performance. Thankfully, for those of us who are more interested in just dropping a new chip into a motherboard and letting it do its thing, all signs are really positive. It looks as though 9950X and the rest of the Zen 5 range, including 9000X3D chips when they arrive, will offer class-leading speed performance per watt when they land. Meanwhile, if you're a little unsure about installing your own CPU motherboard, fear not. Our guide on how to help build a gaming PC teaches you how to go about it. Alright, AMD 6.6 gigahertz. Yeah, you AMD nerds got a lot to worry about, right? Got a lot of fun times ahead. Yeah, you know, but I mean, have a lot of fun times ahead with this new 9950 CPU. So yeah, if you love to build PCs, this is music to your ears. So if you've been overclocking your CPU since the 286, 386, 486 Pentium 1, 2, 3, 4, and you still doing it, this is music to your ears, man. So yeah, have fun. Yeah, and the word undervolting, oh, that started with the Steam Deck. Let's not kid ourselves here. Yeah, the Steam Deck started undervolting, and now PCs is doing it. So yeah. So 6.6 gigahertz. Yeah, you know, there's some videos on the web, on the internet, when it comes to the Steam Deck. People been overclocking that thing. So yeah, when it comes to AMD, man, overclocking is a must if you want the best performance. You know, sometimes when you buy a PC, it might tell you, okay, you got like 16 gigs of RAM, right? But if you research the board and the architecture, you realize that you can add more. So yeah. Yeah, man. Overclocking, man. It's fun for these tech nerds. There's a video here from Gamers Nexus, so I will leave the link in the description box. So yeah, you guys are good, man. Have fun and enjoy. 6.6 gigahertz, 9950X. Oh yeah, see, overclocking is a hobby for like people who like to build PCs, you know, people who like to mod, people who like to solder, you know, people who like doing emulation and all that. That overclocking stuff overclocking, modding, emulation, they all go together, man. So yeah. So if you and soldering, so if you've been doing that since the early days of PCs and you've continued, oh yeah, have fun with your new Ryzen 9950X. Yeah, have fun with it. Yeah, but don't burn down your house, your place of residence, though. Yeah. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars and started playing for Dark Section. I'm gone. Peace.